Then to finish off our enrichment programme for the 2nd of August, we are going to be rejoined by Dr. Gary H. Kramer. And today, before his talk this afternoon, he is joining me on the big red couch. And so I'm going to say a very good morning and welcome to Gary. Good morning.
Good morning.
And how are you doing?
Well, we're having a wonderful time on this fabulous show.
You've had quite a few talks already, and today I believe is the last of your talks in the series.
Yes.
So one definitely not to be missed today, but tell us what's in store this afternoon.
This afternoon we're going to talk about dog communication. This is how dogs communicate with each other and how they try to speak to us. So come to this talk if you want to better understand how dogs are communicating.
This is what I'm going to come along and listen to. I've got a little Jack Russell called Ruby, and she's always trying to tell us things. I am most sure about it, so some hints and tips today.
Definitely.
But you have a huge passion. You're, of course, scientist, health physics research scientist.
Retired.
To be kind. Still in the blood, though, from your career.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, you know, I'm busier now than I was when I was at work, so I don't know how I had time to go to work.
A lot of people say that,
yes.
Actually. I think my dad cannot wait to retire for exactly that, actually.
Oh, it's tremendous. I love being retired, because what I'm working on is what I want to work on.
Yeah.
Things that interest me.
Exactly. And of course,
things too.
a huge passion of that is dogs. I know that this is a huge part of your life, but tell us a little bit more about where this passion comes from. Have you got dogs yourself?
I've always had dogs throughout my life, actually. In the last few years, not so much.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, the way I had dogs when I was younger was not the way you should have dogs.
Right.
Really didn't know the theory behind owning a dog and caring for a dog and how to understand dogs.
Yeah.
It was since my wife purchased the business that we run now, that we've been running for the last 4.5 years,
Okay.
that we have really started to understand what these animals are trying to tell us.
Okay.
We see thousands of dogs. Between the two of us now, we have over 80 years experience of handling a dog.
Wow, okay.
So we really do know what dogs are about now.
Because you, of course, run, I believe, an open boarding...
Yes, we have a cage-free dog boarding facility.
Fantastic.
So quite literally, we live with dogs.
Okay.
And we will have anywhere from 6 to, we try not to go over 15, but sometimes it goes up to about 20.
Wow.
So we have anywhere between 6 and 20 dogs around us at all times.
Brilliant.
It is lovely.
So today is that talk, of course, all about man's best friend, and if you have dogs, then I always say they're worthwhile getting to know even more. We all absolutely adore our dogs in our lives, but and of course we have the dogs on board, and very shortly I'm going to say a very good morning to all of the dogs in the kennels on board Queen Mary 2 for this eastbound crossing. But Gary, it's been great to have you on board for this voyage.
Thank you.
And as we said, the last talk coming up today, 3:30 in Illuminations.
I look forward to seeing everybody there. I look forward to seeing you all.
Gary, where are you from originally as well, just before we finish?
I'm from England. I was born and grew up in Brighton.
Very nice.
And stayed there till I was about 24, 25. I can't remember the exact year now, it's too long ago. And then left and was supposed to postdoc around the world, but I never got out of Canada.
Okay, fantastic. Whereabouts in Canada?
We live just south of Ottawa.
Very nice. And of course, the pleasure of joining us on board some of these fine ships throughout the year as well. But have a great afternoon, Gary. Thank you for joining me on the big red couch. And with that mention of dogs this morning, I am going to say a very good morning and hello to all of our owners with the dogs on board and to the dogs at also. Bye-bye for now.
There's heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know